we really try to get any street rider that really wants to advance their skills. These are our special days. We do 2 of these a year. Non-sport bike track days, bring in Harleys, baggers.
May 7th, shortly after 7 a.m., some 90 riders from New England and beyond have rolled into the trackside garage at Thompson Speedway to attend a day-long non-sport bike training day conducted by author and instructor Ken Condon and Tony's Track Days.
We have people that have been riding for 20 years, and then they come here and they realize how little they actually know about riding. So they learn more in that one day than they have in the 20 years that they've been out there.
The day will be intense, packed with classroom instruction and 20 minutes of track practice per hour. To begin, bikes are inspected and riders tape mirrors and other glass parts when necessary to prevent glass on the track if there's a crash and to force them to look ahead on the track, not behind. Then it's into the classroom for orientation and instruction.
The purpose of the day is really to advance skills. It's not about going fast. You can have fun, that's fine, but the priority really for us is to treat this as a school. And the reason for the racetrack is why it's so advantageous is that you don't have the distractions and dangers that are typical for street riding.
Some myths about motorcycle operation still persist among some riders, such as
avoid the front brake because it'll cause you to go over the handlebars. Laying it down is a viable option for avoiding a crash. Things like just not understanding body positioning, all those things that we talk about. Proper braking, proper cornering. There's also, as things have advanced, the machines and the tires, you start to really understand that they're so capable that the motorcycles will allow any rider to really get into a safe situation if they know how to operate the bike. The tires are so good now, bikes are really quite reliable. So that's something that for you to actually experience the potential of the bike is to come to like a day like this where you get to go around a racetrack without the distractions, but you also get to revisit every corner, maybe 50 times in the day. And so you can perfect your technique after you get to repeat, say like turn 1 30 or 40 times, and you get it right, you get it better, you get it better, you get it better, and you learn about your vision, you learn about cornering lines, you learn about being smooth, all these things.
And yes, there's anxiety when riders hit the track.
The anxiety comes from just the fact of the environment. And when we say it's on a racetrack, people have a vision of that, and rightly so. Racetracks, what we know of them at is competition, danger. But when you think about it, we treat this as just a road in a controlled condition. Say we don't have sand on the road, we don't have animals running out across the road, we don't have intersections. We have no Buicks, no minivans, all that stuff, no texting teens. So when you take all those dangerous variables out of it, you can concentrate on developing your skills.
Of the 90 riders who participated in the training course, about 10% were women, and so were some of the instructors.
I find that a lot of women get really excited to see that I'm here, that if they are uncomfortable going to a man, that they can come to me, or that if they're not getting the type of instruction they need personally from one of our male instructors, then myself or Carrie or Cassie, who are also instructors, that we're all here also, and we're successful at it, that this doesn't have to be a male-dominated game.
Among the participants was Rich Cook of Bristol, Connecticut, who brought his 2010 Honda Goldwing to the track. What made you want to do this?
I wanted to improve my skills, primarily for handling purposes and my acuity, my senses.
So how's it been so far?
It's been a blast. I highly recommend it. If anybody ever had second guesses about doing it, they just do it and you won't regret it.
The payoff, newfound skills that didn't exist at the start of the day, certainly seen on the ride home. At Thompson Speedway for Ride Connecticut and Ride New England, I'm Bud Wilkinson.